First of all, Mr. Reyes, congratulations. So you are officially, you've tested negative and you're officially in the clear.
I got released by the by the hospital, and here in California kasi they don't usually test you again with 72 hours of being asymptomatic, no fever, then they clear you. But for healthcare workers, they do a special thing. They do test for us. I had my test yesterday. I'm waiting for the result, or last night waiting for the result. I should be expecting a call from my doctor anytime soon today.
Okay, and what I mean, very briefly lang, I mean, what was it like? Ano yung we know some people mild, some people medyo mas extreme. How was it for you?
Well, the three of us in my family, my son, my wife, got diagnosed positive. Fortunately for my son and my wife, my wife had only 3 days of fever and mild cough. My son never had any symptoms aside from scratchy throat. He would always tell us that, oh, my throat is scratchy. But other than that, he's normal. For me, it was the worst. I had to go to the hospital, almost stayed in the hospital for about a month, almost a month, with 11 days in ICU, being on life support or ventilator.
Wow.
Yung kasama yung nurses, kumusta naman? Kayo yung pinaka-high risk, the health workers eh. Saka ang report nila, tumataas na yung mga mental health problems among the health professionals. Kumusta naman yung kapwa nyo nurses?
Maraming mga nurses na nagtatrabaho, mga kasamahan ko, I'm in constant contact with them. Very anxious. Every time they go to work, they cry. Nabalitaan nyo rin siguro yung isang magaling na doktor sa New York na nagkaroon ng COVID, tapos bumalik sa trabaho, and then only to find out na magsi-suicide pala siya. Marami. Even me, even if I see nurses and other people survive this COVID, I cry. If I see other people dying, I cry. Either or, talagang umiiyak ako, nalulungkot ako, na-anxious ako. Eager akong bumalik sa trabaho dahil gusto ko matulungan uli yung mga taong may sakit at matulungan ko yung mga kasamahan ko sa trabaho na drain na rin. Pero parang natatakot ako para sa sarili ko at sa pamilya ko. Pero ito yung sinumpaan ko, hindi lang tayo nurse eh. Filipino nurse tayo eh. Alam mo naman ang Pilipino, hindi sumusuko sa tinitingala na mga nurses yan sa buong mundo. Walang ospital dito sa Amerika na walang Pilipino. Yung respeto ng mga tao sa Filipino nurse, sa Pinoy na nurse is talagang hindi matatawaran. So, yun na lang yung nagbibigay sa akin ng lakas ng loob para magpagaling at magpalakas, tuluyang magpalakas at makabalik sa trabaho para makatulong sa kanila at sa mga may sakit.
Well, Mr. Reyes, gaya nga po na sinabi niya, very resilient ang mga Pilipino. We're known for that. But still in the spirit of makakuha ng insight from you, what do you get in terms of support? I mean, not just in terms of equipment, not just in terms of resources, but also in terms of mental health. Ano pong klaseng mga suporta meron dyan that maybe our systems can learn from and aspire for also?
Oh, that's a good question. Kasi sa amin sa trabaho namin at lahat ng mga company rito sa Amerika, meron silang tinatawag na departamento na Employee Assistance Program. Employee Assistance Program, this one gives you like mental, not really mental, but emotional support. You can verbalize with them. You can speak to a therapist at i-verbalize. So sabihin sa kanila kung ano yung mga nararamdaman mo. At this time, I'm in constant contact with them. They give me emotional support. They teach me how to cope up with every time I feel anxious. Binibigyan nila ako ng pointers on what to do. I think our government there in the Philippines ought to create or siguro gumawa ng isang batas na magma-mandate sa lahat ng mga employer na magkaroon sila ng employee assistance program. It's not assistance financially but emotional, mental, and they can refer you to any department na marirefer ka nila para makakuha ng suporta emotionally, and psychologically. Next step to employee assistance program is behavioral and mental health. And I think this should be also implemented dyan sa atin. Meron din kami noon. The next step is if employee assistance program cannot help me or then they will refer me to behavioral and mental health, which is also part of it. I mean, physical is just one part, mental is one part of the aspect ng bawat isang tao. So dapat parehong healthy.